girl Nene. I'm back with a message. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great life, and a great journey. Always remember we are part of this thing called life. Together, we're going to work on healing. We're going to work on growing together in this energy. So I hope you guys been having a great week. Okay? I know I'm starting the week off late, but it's better late than never in this energy, okay? So I've been picking up a lot of energy concerning the courts, okay? There could be a lot of court situations that's going on in this energy, okay? Somebody possibly could be in court, okay? That's in this energy, all right? You could be that someone that's in court, or someone you know could be in court. So you know that I'm nosy, so I'm about to tap in. I'm gonna know the T when it comes to this energy, okay? So let's see what the T is when it comes to this individual that's in court, okay? Some of you guys could be going through a lot of court situations, okay? Because for some reason that's just been so heavy in the energy, okay? I'm picking up a lot of court situations, okay? So we're gonna see what comes out in this energy, okay? All right, that one kind of flew out. So the first chord that I got is, hold on, wait a minute. Okay. I hope my internet is not tripping out on me again. I don't know. We should see. Hopefully my internet is not going off and on in this energy. Okay. But first chord that I pulled out, it says, an ex-husband wife put you in a fake marriage. Okay. They could have hired a hitman. All right. So some of you guys could have been married before. And Spirit is saying the ex-husband or wife, put it where it fits, could have put you in a fake marriage, okay? And they possibly could have hired a hitman when it came to your energy, okay? Somebody that you possibly could have been married to, your ex-husband. Spirit wants you to know this person could have put you in a fake marriage, okay? And this don't have to be a husband or a wife. This could also be someone that you, this person pretending to be you in court, okay? So someone in your energy could have pretended to be you in court, okay? Because somebody ex could have put them in a fake marriage, okay? Spirit is saying this ex could have hired a hitman in your energy, okay? What's next, Spirit? We got child abuse coming out, okay? Somebody in your energy could be in court concerning some kind of child abuse, okay? They could hurt a child that's in your energy, okay? Something could have took place in December, all right? Spirit is saying this person that's in your energy could have been very calculated when it came to a choice, when it came to a decision, okay? This person could have put you in a fake marriage, all right? Somebody could have pretended to be you in the courtroom, okay, in this energy. Hello, my collectors, how you doing? I just be going on and I don't even say hello. How you guys doing out here in this energy, okay? Hopefully you guys had a great week, all right? And this week is starting to be even better in your energy, okay? Somebody could have put you in a fake marriage, okay? They could have hired a hitman. They could have wanted to take you out in this energy, okay? Spirit is saying family had plenty time to give you back what they took, okay? So some of you guys could have family out here. They could have took something from you, okay? These people could have had plenty of time to give you back what they took in this energy, okay? These family members could have pretended to be you in a court case, all right? They could have hired a hitman in your energy, okay? It's something significant about a lawyer, okay? There is a lawyer that's in this energy, okay? This lawyer could have known that these people were pretending to be you in court, okay? But somebody's getting caught up for child abuse, okay? Because they like to hurt children in this energy, okay? Somebody could need a lawyer in this energy, okay? We got an Eastern store, okay? Somebody could be an Eastern store, all right? This person could like to abuse children in this energy, okay? It's something about this person being caught up in this energy, okay? It says there is a paper trail that's leading back to them. So some of these people got a paper trail out here. It's leading back to them in this energy, okay? Because family had plenty of time to give you back what the fuck they took from you in this energy. These people could need a lawyer, all right? This Eastern store that's in your family could need a lawyer, all right? Because there's a paper trail and it's leading back to this person in this energy, okay? Somebody could have pretended to be you in a court case, all right? There's an ex-husband or ex-wife out here. They could have put you in a fake marriage, all right? We got there's a new sheriff in town, okay? So there could be a sheriff that's in this energy, okay? This person could be looking over this case, all right? It says receiving money from a bank with your name, okay? So some could have been receiving some kind of type of money from a bank that's in your name. This Eastern store could have been receiving some type of money from a bank that's in your name in this energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know that your mother has always been very jealous of you, okay? Just forgive her and move on. So that Eastern store that needs a lawyer, okay? This person could abuse you when you was a child, okay? This is a type of person that like to hurt children in this energy, okay? Trigger warning, your mother could have been a narcissist in this energy, okay? Somebody was receiving some type of money, okay, from a bank with your name on it, okay? Spirit is saying because you walked away, it opened new doors for you in this energy, okay? And there's a new sheriff that's in town, okay? This person could be looking over your case, all right? They know that there's someone who was pretending to be you in court in this energy, okay? Because somebody definitely regret receiving money to hurt you in this energy, okay? So there could be a hitman that's in the energy, okay? This person could be regretting receiving any type of money to hurt you, okay? Because this person could be seeing you in a different light in this energy, okay? This could be an undercover police that's in this energy, okay? This person could be seeing you in a different light, okay? This could be that hitman that's in your energy, okay? They could have been paid to hurt you in this energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know that your family been living off your money in this energy, okay? And they had plenty of time to give you back what the fuck they took in this energy, okay? So now people are in Forrest Gump type of energy, okay? These people are slow as shit in this energy, okay? They're sitting there waiting for a bus when they could literally walk down the street type of energy, okay? They didn't like to put in no work. They could have been lazy in this energy, all right? Spirit wants you to know there's a sudden death that's coming in this energy. Spirit is saying be mindful, be cautious, okay? Because some shit is about to come out, all right? Somebody in your energy feels regretful, all right? Spirit wants you to know your biggest battle was with yourself, baby, in this energy, okay? Your biggest battle was with self in this energy, okay? These people could have thought that they was bringing endings in your energy, okay? But Spirit is saying your biggest battle was with yourself in this energy, okay? Somebody needs a lawyer, okay? Somebody's getting caught for receiving some kind of type of money from a bank with your name, okay? Because somebody definitely was pretending to be you in this energy, okay? These folks definitely celebrated way too fucking soon in this energy, okay? They thought they was getting away with receiving something that did not belong to them in this energy, okay? Because you walked away, it opened new doors. Okay. Spirit is saying do not trust these people that's in your energy. Okay. Because somebody could have celebrated way too fucking soon. Okay. It says the risk they took was not worth it because it won't end well for them. Okay. The risk your family took against you was not worth it. Okay. Because this shit is not about to end well for them in this energy. All right. Some people could be in Forrest Gump type of energy. Okay. These people could have actually spoke some kind of word magic over your life. Okay. They wanted to end you. They hired a hitman in this energy. Okay. There's something about a lawyer here. Okay. They know that this person pretended to be you in court. You also have a sheriff that's here. Okay. They know you walked away and opened new doors for yourself. Okay. You definitely a boss. Okay. Hold on. My bad. Let me slow it down, y'all. You know how I be getting. There's a boss you work for came against you and now being caught for. So some of you guys could have a boss out there. Okay. This person could have came against you. All right. They about to be caught for stealing in this energy. Okay. What's next? They took a risk that they should not have took. It was not worth it because it's not going to end well in this energy. They definitely got this failed sacrificed. Okay. They could have tried to sacrifice your work. Okay. They could have tried to sacrifice you as an individual. Either way, somebody hired a fucking hitman out here. And there's a boss that's out here in this energy that came against you. Okay. Now they're about to be caught for stealing in this energy. Spirit is saying, do not trust these people. Okay, we got the state of Alabama coming out. Some of you guys could be from Alabama, or someone in this energy could be from Alabama. Okay, Spirit wants you to know there's a sudden death that's coming in this energy. Okay, let me get the tea, all right? So we're going to find out who this individual that's in your energy that definitely tried to pretend to be you in court. Spirit, show me this, please and thank you. Okay. Somebody could have medium brown type of hair. Okay. They could be Caucasian. All right. This person could have went in and tried to pretend to be you in this energy. Okay. Somebody could have short hair. It could be brown in this energy. Okay. This person is part of the Eastern Star. All right. Spirit wants you to know your biggest battle was with yourself in this energy, okay? And do not trust these people that's in this energy, okay? Because it's something significant about a failed sacrifice. We got green eyes, okay? Someone in this energy could have green eyes, okay? You could have green eyes. This lawyer could have green eyes. Or someone you dated could have had green eyes that's in this energy, okay? This person pretended to be you in court, okay? This person could be skinny. They could have short hair. They could like to wear black in this energy, okay? Someone skinny with green eyes could have pretended to be you in court to receive something in this energy, okay? You got an older person that's older than you, okay? This could be a masculine. This person could be older than you. They could have went and pretended to be you in court, okay, to receive something. This person could like to dress well. They could have a beard that's in this energy, okay? This person definitely could be skinny with green eyes in this energy, okay? What's next, Spirit? We black African American, okay? Somebody could be black African American, okay? Somebody could be from Africa that's in this energy, okay? This person could have pretended to receive something with your name in this energy, okay? This could just be a dark skinned female that's in this energy, okay? This person is definitely older than you, okay? This person who is someone that you see as an elderly, okay? Be older than you. They could be an older woman, okay? This person could wear glasses, right? They could wear color hair. They could like to wear hats. This could be that lawyer. This person could be looking into the situation, okay? That this person that who could possibly be black, African American, that's older than you, that's skinny with green eyes, could have went in court to take something from you, to receive something from you in this energy, okay? Somebody definitely could be tall, okay? Someone tall that's in your energy, okay? This person could be an older guy, all right? That's in this energy. This person is definitely taller than you. That's in this energy, okay? Give me a few more, spirit. Somebody could be average height, okay? Someone could be looking like this. That's in your energy, okay? This could be someone that's young, all right? That's in this energy, okay? This person could wear red lipstick, all right? They can look like that. And then you got somebody that's muscular, okay? This could be that ex that tried to put you in a fake ass marriage, okay? They could have hired a hitman who could have been this practitioner to take you out in this energy, okay? Something significant about Alabama that's in this energy, okay? Let me pull a few tarot, all right? Because somebody's that's in this energy is regretting, okay, to receive money to hurt you. Spirit wants you to know that your family been living off your money, okay? And you could be this gifted high priestess that's in this energy. You could have been born into some kind of type of wealth, okay? Because you was a gift in this energy, all right? And a lot of people could have tended towards you. They could have stabbed you in your back. Your family could have stabbed you in your back when it came to some kind of type of money, okay? These people are somewhere fighting amongst each other, okay? They're not getting along because something is coming out in this energy, okay? Yeah, when it concerns a Queen of Wands, okay? This could be that mother figure who betrayed you in this energy, okay? This bitch could have took a risk, all right? That was not worth it in this energy, okay? These folks celebrated way too soon in your energy, okay? There's something about the moon, okay? This Queen of Wands could have tried to keep this situation in the dark when it came to some money, okay? This person has a paper trail that's leading right back to them, okay? Because this person was in some kind of type of Forrest Gump type of energy, and this is definitely a failed sacrifice for this person, okay? And this person will be getting in some kind of sudden death here, okay? Because this person could have tried to speak word magic over you in this energy, okay? They wanted you gone in this energy, okay? So they can keep collecting some kind of money at a bank with your name on it in this energy, okay? This mother figure could be a practitioner, okay? They could have came up against you in this energy, okay? Because family has secrets, okay? This person could have grouped together with a lot of people in this energy, okay? They could have worked with other people to betray you in this energy, okay? Because this person was jealous, and Spirit is asking for you to forgive this person in this energy, because your biggest battle is with yourself in this energy. Loving on yourself was your biggest battle in this energy, okay? Because you walked away from these people in this energy, okay? Somebody pretended to be you to receive something in court. This come out in this energy. Anything else, Spirit? These people could have been very lazy. They could have been very unmotivated, okay? We do have a third party that's here, all right? These people are having conflict in this energy because they going to have to sit back and watch, baby. They going to have to sit back and watch you ride away with the victory in this energy. They didn't stop nothing in this energy for you. You will still be this Queen of Cups, all right? This loving mother figure that's in this energy, okay? You could be the King of Cups. That's in this energy. This betrayal didn't do nothing in this energy, okay? It may could have delayed some things for you in your life, but at the end, you will win, is what I heard in this energy, okay? Because somebody was hiding themselves in this energy, okay? This person could have been confused. They could have been suffering a lot of multiple addictions, okay? And the judge already knows this. They see this, okay? That's in this energy. What I'm telling you is the truth in this energy, okay? Somebody's getting ready to go to jail, baby, with this chariot card. Somebody's on their way to go to jail in this energy because somebody was caught celebrating way too soon in this energy. What did I say about that marriage? Somebody put you in a fake marriage, okay? Soon as I open up the deck, there go that marriage, okay? Somebody could have put you in a fake marriage, okay? To kind of receive something that was in your name, okay? What's next, Spirit? They failed sacrificing you in this energy, okay? This is definitely somebody you dated, okay? With the lover's cord, all right? You could have dated someone who pretended to be, you could have dated someone who put you in a fake marriage, had someone to pretend to be you in this energy. These people could be lovers. There could be a couple that put you in a fake marriage in this energy, okay? Or to receive some kind of money in this energy, okay? We got Alabama. We got coffin out here, okay? Something is coming to an end when it comes to a lover situation, okay? These people are coming to the end when it comes to a situation, okay? Something could be significant about 15. Something can take place on the 19th, okay? Yeah, we got unexpected income out here, okay? These people could have received some kind of unexpected income that did not belong to them. Now they about to be facing this imprisonment, okay? They about to fucking go to jail with this chariot card, okay? What's next? These people could have a lot of people in concern when it comes to this energy, okay? Somebody could be concerned in this energy, okay? They're concerned about this unexpected money, okay? They could be possibly wondering why you have not received this yet in this energy, okay? Because somebody put you in a fake ass marriage, all right? They had someone to pretend to be you in this energy, okay? They hired a hitman to take you. You're not supposed to be here type of energy, okay? But now we have people that are in concern, okay? They wondering where this unexpected income went. That's in this energy, okay? What's next? Please and thank you. We got a mature woman that's in the energy, okay? This could be that older person that's in the energy, okay? This could be that elderly that's in the energy, okay? This person could have put you in a fake marriage, okay? This shit got people in concern. And you're not in no marriage. These folks wanted you to be in poverty in this energy, okay? This couple wanted you to be in poverty, okay? It's something significant about 37 and 27. Somebody can be 72. Somebody could be in 73. Somebody could be born in 72. Somebody could be born in 73. Okay? It's something significant about someone putting you in the third party. They wanted you to be in poverty, okay? They didn't want you to receive this gift, all right? Something was definitely left to you in this energy, okay? Something was left to you, okay? You were supposed to receive this gift, okay? You did not receive this gift. All right. You not receiving this gift right here, okay? It definitely got people concerned in this energy, okay? They're wondering, where the fuck is this money at? Huh? Why haven't you not received this money? Is where these people went wrong, okay? That's why it says they took a risk, okay? That was not worth it, okay? Because they're going to lose in the end. They celebrated way too soon, okay? They could have thought you was going to be gone by now because they did hire a hitman in your energy. But people is about to see you this main female, okay? You are the main female that's in this energy, okay? These folks wanted to keep you poverty, all right? They didn't want you to receive this unexpected income. Someone could have left you this, all right? What about this main female spirit? Main female? Mm. We got courtship, okay? So you are the main female, you are the main male, okay? In this energy, okay? There was no courtship when it came to this individual, okay? You're not in no relationship with anyone, all right? This is just someone who wanted to court you in this energy, okay? They wanted to put you in a fake ass marriage in this energy, okay? What's next? You could be speaking your truth, all right? Spirit is wanting you to know that change is on the way, okay? You could be relocating. You could be receiving a new home, okay? I have been saying pack it up in this energy, okay? Get ready to pack things up in this energy because somebody could want to courtship you in this energy, okay? Or this could be how the truth come out because somebody want to courtship you, okay? But you're going to find out that someone put you in a fake marriage in this energy and it got people in concern. Yes, somebody was definitely a thief that was in your energy, okay? This ex could have a child. They could have a son with another woman, okay? That's in the energy. It's something about the light is about to be revealed on this situation, okay? This person could have thought that they was getting away with it, but time waits for no one is what I heard in this energy. Give me one more spirit, please, and thank you. Expect something from the courthouse, okay? The courthouse will be in touch with you, all right? This thief could be in court, okay? They could be aware of this change that's about to happen, okay? They know that you are on your journey in this energy. You will be relocating in this energy. You could be relocating in this energy, okay? Let's get some more tea, y'all, and I'm going to close it out. I got a few names I'm going to pull out, okay? You can see if these names resonate with you, okay? This could be your name or this could be someone else. Hello, hello. Thank you, collective. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, okay? These people could have been very calculated, all right? But this is a failed sacrifice. What's next, kid? We got somebody snitching, okay? Somebody who was calculated is snitching in this energy, okay? This could have people in concern, okay? There's something about a gift, okay? Has people in concern, okay? Says keep putting the blame game on you instead of taking accountability. So this is a person that keep putting the blame game on you. They don't want to take accountability for their actions, okay? This could have been someone either you was married to, or this could be someone that wanted to courtship you. They wanted to be married to you, okay? They keep putting the blame game on you in this energy, all right? It says, did the black magic work? Okay, this person is somewhere wondering, did the black magic work? Okay, this person was doing some kind of type of moon magic to delay a court case, okay, for coming in for you. All right. But now somebody is snitching. All right. It says you could be like ghosts from Power. People thought you were dead, but you are alive. Okay, so you could be like Ghost from Power. Okay, if you ever seen that episode, and people thought you were dead, but you are alive in this energy. Okay, so somebody could have lied and said that you were already gone. Okay, but people are saying that you were very much so alive in this energy. Okay, I don't know who liked to watch that movie or who needs to go back and watch that movie, but that could definitely be significant to this download. Okay, people could think that you are a ghost, but you are alive out here in these streets, in these energy. Okay, this is somebody that wants to put the blame on you. Okay, instead of taking accountability for their actions in this energy. It says, or the feds watching me. So somebody could be wondering, they want to know, is the feds watching them in this energy? Okay. So this person could be super paranoid. Okay. They could be asking themselves questions about, did the black magic work, or are the feds watching me in this energy? Okay. This person could be paranoid. All right. This person could be under the influence. All right. They could be doing drugs in this energy. All right. It's something about this person being very calculated in this energy. All right. You could have a deceased mother that's in this energy. All right. This deceased mother could have left you something that's in this energy. All right. But somebody went to court and pretended to be you to receive something in this energy. Okay. Yeah. It says your real mother was murdered and was replaced with a fraud. She is not your mother. DNA is required. Okay, somebody could have been a fraud ass mother. All right, Spirit is saying trust your intuition. Okay, because this person could have harmed your real mother. All right, and now they could have been replaced. Okay, it's something about a DNA that needs to be required in this situation. It says you had to live life not knowing who you really are. There has been so much that's been hidden from you in this energy. Okay. Spirit is saying do your research. All right. Do your research. It's something about you supposed to be gone. You're alive in this energy. Okay. Somebody in your energy is definitely losing it. Okay. They could be losing their mind in this energy. All right, because somebody is snitching that's in this energy. Okay. Somebody's realizing they took a risk. Okay. That was not worth it in this energy. Hello, my collectors. How y'all doing? Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Okay. And join your girl channel. All right. Because we lit. We lit. We get the tea, and you know I be so nosy in this energy. Let's get some more cards, okay? Spirit is saying she is definitely not your mother in this energy, okay? So somebody could be out here thinking that that's your mother, okay? Trigger warning. This person that you know as your mother could have harmed your real mother. Okay, she could be a fucking fraud. Spirit is saying DNA is required. Okay, do your research, trust your intuition at this time. This is someone who wanted to keep you in poverty. Okay, they took a real bad risk. In this energy, let's get some names, Spirit. Let's get some names. Let's get the tea, because you know I got to get the tea in this energy, okay? There's somebody that's losing it in this energy, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we got Page, okay? Somebody's name could be Page, all right? This could be you. This could be a mother figure. This could be, take it how it resonates in this energy, okay? Spirit, show me, please, and thank you. We got BB, okay? Somebody could be called BB or go by BB. Baby. What's next, Spirit? What's next, please, and thank you. We got Ray Ray, okay? Somebody named Ray Ray could be in your energy. We got BB and Ray Ray. We got Nikki, okay? Your name could be Nikki or someone you know. Name could be Nikki. That was sticking out. Let me take it. We got Jones, okay? Somebody name could be Jones that's in this energy, okay? This could be that fraud or this could be you. All right? We got Pamela. We got Bruce, okay? Somebody name could be Bruce. We got Diamond, all right? What's next, Spirit? We got double confirmation of Paige in the energy. Okay. We got David. Somebody name could be Zaddy. They can go by Zaddy in this energy. Okay. Big D type energy. This person could be from Alabama. We got Shirley. Okay. That could be your name or someone you know name. Somebody's getting caught up for being a thief. That's in your energy. We got Cindy. We got Maurice. We got Quan. Somebody name could be Eve. We got Tank. We got Alexis. We got Latricia. We got Brooklyn. We got Dominique. I'm going to pull a few more. Somebody name could be Penelope. Penelope. Okay, I don't know. I can't get that shit out. Please forgive me, okay? We got Clifford, okay? Anyone else, Spirit? Something about your journey that's in this energy, okay? Somebody tried to delay your journey, okay? We got Amber, okay? I got Amber Rose. I don't know why, but I got Amber Rose in this energy, okay? She could be watching me. We got Shay. Anything? We got Susie. We got Nika. Ben, Susie, and somebody named Helen, okay? And we got Troy at the bottom of the deck, all right? Somebody name could be Troy. That's at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be G, okay? And that's not supposed to be there, all right? We got Gina. That's in this energy, okay? All these people could be about to be caught as being a fraud that's in your energy, or you could be these people that's in the energy. Take it how it resonate, okay? And you ain't got to be the fraud, okay? But if this is not your name, it's a possibility that these could be the frauds that's in your energy, okay, at this time. And it definitely was significant about Paige, okay? And when I say Paige, I start thinking instantly about the Charm girls, the Charm ones. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Charm girls that used to come on TV, okay? One of the ladies' name was Paige, okay? So you could be very mysterious, Paige, okay? This could be three witches, all right? Three sisters that's in the energy, okay? These people celebrated way too soon, all right? Spirit wanted me to get on here and let you know that somebody definitely put you in this fraudulent ass marriage, okay? People are realizing that you are the gift in this energy, okay? You got so many people in concern in this energy. I keep hearing all eyes on you in this energy, okay? Get ready for your journey in this energy, all right? You should be somewhere in expectations, okay? Just wait. This is you. You should be waiting with expectations. Something could take place on the 28th, all right? Spirit is saying it was something about how you work, okay? Is what made this come to happen to realization. It's something about your work, okay? This is how these people are able to find you. They could find you through your work, all right? There's a community people that's about to witness something, okay? They definitely about to witness that you this privileged man or you this privileged woman, okay? And you will receive this great fortune that was left to you in this energy, okay? Because you definitely this official person in this energy, okay? We got a wealthy man here, okay? This wealthy man could be a mature man. This person could be held in high honor. Something about this person receiving a message, okay? There's a message of concern when it comes to some kind of sudden wealth, all right? These people actually could be in court, all right? Because they're somewhere losing it in this energy, all right? Your pathway is about to be cleared in this energy, okay? And a lot of people gonna be facing this imprisonment, okay? Right along with that rat that's snitching in this energy, okay? It's something about you receiving the victory in this energy, okay? I keep hearing wee. Hold on, let me get a voice together, y'all. Don't play with me. Let me get. I hear Bobby V and Lil Wayne, beep beep beep, whatever that song is. Yeah, like a cop. So somebody could actually be getting arrested, okay? If you start hearing sirens, this message is definitely for you, okay? That's a confirmation to let you know that this person that got arrested, y'all. All right, because we're definitely losing it in this energy, okay? These people should have never celebrated playing on your top, okay? Because they just celebrated way too soon. They don't understand the biggest battle when it came to you was loving yourself. Okay? Self was the biggest battle when it came to you in this energy. Okay? Somebody could be getting laid off in this energy. Okay? There's something about some truth coming out by a deceased mother. Okay? She could be your ancestor. She could be coming back through the energy hunting these folks, okay? Because she wants this truth to get out. Okay? How somebody could have off your mother in real life. Trigger warning. I'm trying to figure out a way where I can say this without being, you know, somebody could have murdered your real mother, okay? And they're a fraud ass mother that's in your energy, all right? This person in Forrest Gump energy, okay? They somewhere sitting on it waiting for a bus when they could literally walk down the street. In this energy, okay? This person could have tried to pretend to beat you in court. Because they stole your identification, all right? They was definitely jealous in this energy, all right? But no worries, because there's a paper trail that's leading back to them in this energy, okay? How they put you in this fake ass marriage, okay? This person could have power or attorney over you, all right? They could have put you in a fake marriage in this energy, okay? Spirit wants you to know this person is about to face some kind of type of court. Legal proceedings, okay? If not taking place now, it will be taken in the near future, okay? I think I'm gonna pull a few more cards, and of course, I'm gonna end this message, okay? I appreciate y'all tapping in to your girl. Always remember to hit that like button. Always remember to hit that subscribe button, okay? And always remember we're a part of this shit called Life What Together, all right? We gonna live. We gonna heal together, okay? Closing message, Spirit. What does that me and my collectors need to know at this time? Please and thank you. What's next? This person could want to pick a fight with you, okay? Because they big mad. Because they getting caught up. Because you supposed to be gone by now, okay? They hired a hitman to take you out, okay? The hitman might have fell in love with you. They might can't do the job in this energy because somebody's concerned, okay? Something's not adding up in this energy, all right? What's next? It says this hometown knew the truth about you, okay? You will find out about your real family, okay? So there's a community of people who knew the truth about you, all right? Spirit is saying no worries, okay? Because you will find out about your real family in this energy, okay? It says no takebacks. What is done is already done, okay? It says it is what it is, okay? No takebacks. It is what it is. Somebody wants to pick a fight with you. Okay. Because they want you to shut the hell up, is what I heard. Damn, they want you to shut the hell up, is what I heard. Okay, because you could be a true speaker. All right. I don't know about y'all, but I can tell you this little quick story, and I don't mean to get off the damn low. But when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be in forensics. I always wanted to solve cases. I always was so nosy. Okay. My mama used to always say, "Stop with your no." I didn't care. I wanted to know when, where, what, how. It was a gift in me from a very young age. Okay. And when you get tapped into your gifts, what I say, it was a gift. Okay. That I had since I was a small fucking child that's in this energy. Okay. And it's like, since I tapped into it, ain't no stopping. Ain't no stopping at all. Cause somebody in your energy could be learning a lesson about playing in your fucking energy. Okay. You wasn't supposed to find out the that they're not your real family. Okay. You was never supposed to find out that this person is not your real family. All right. Now these people want to pick a fight with you. Okay. Cause you can know the truth. Go home. Be like, let me get a DNA test. Go home and do that and see how these people react. Okay. That's how you know the truth. Okay. Because I'm only speaking from a spirit. I asked my parent for a damn DNA test. I ain't never seen it. I ain't even talked to the person no more. I had to talk. Okay. So this person could have sold out for money. Okay. They could have try to blood sacrifice you. Okay. It says fame definitely took this person. All right. And they lost their soul in this energy. Okay. For someone to come up against you in this energy, okay? It says had a hand in a child's death, okay? You are the real deal here, all right? It says a lawyer will find you, okay? And this person will be coming to speak their truth, all right? That's that lawyer that came out earlier. This lawyer will be in contact with you, okay? They coming to speak their truth. People are about to see that you are the real deal out here in this energy, okay? I love it. I love it. Okay. It says they said that you were mental. Okay. They could have said you had a mental disability. This is how that person could have got power of attorney over you. Okay. They could have said you was unstable to handle such money in this energy. Okay. But know that they've been under investigation the whole time, is what Spirit is saying in this energy, okay? Because there's something about fame that took this person, all right? They definitely lost their soul. They could have made a deal with the devil, but now this person somewhere want to pick a fight with you in this energy, okay? There could be a lover out here want to pick a fight with you, okay? They want to continue to tend towards you in this energy, all right? What did I say? Did I not say power of attorney? This person could have said you had a mental disability, okay? They could have got some kind of power of attorney over you, all right? Spirit is saying this is a real organized crime. Hello, how you doing, my collectives? Thank you. Thank you so much, okay? You guys be great, okay? Stay lit in 2026, okay? Stay woke in 2026, okay? They could have hid that you was the golden child in this energy, okay? It says the truth is I don't want to accept that God had chose you in this energy, okay? So this person could have been jealous because God chose you. Spirit is saying please take time out to rest and recharge in this energy, okay? Because something is coming out, all right? And it's coming out heavy, all right? Because you could have went your whole life thinking that these people were your real family, but they knew the whole time. They knew that you were not in this energy. So Spirit is saying get rest and recharge in this energy, okay? Because this was an organized crime against you in this energy, okay? Spirit is saying your real family is about to find you, okay? It's something significant that took place when you were a small child, all right? In this energy, all right? Somebody been getting investigated, all right? Anything else, Spirit? We got jail, okay? Somebody could be in jail or somebody could be facing jail, all right? Somebody could be in the hospital, all right? Somebody could be, you know how people are about to go to jail, um, but they disabled or something. They go to like a hospital, okay? I see someone being at the hospital with handcuffs, okay? Jail in this energy, all right? Somebody's finding out that this was an organized crime, okay? That was against you in this energy, all right? Anything else, Spirit, please and thank you. I love you guys. I love you, my collectives. I hope you guys are having a great day, a great life, and a great journey. Always remember we're a part of this shit called life together. We gotta heal, we gotta live, and we gotta grow in this energy, okay? Because there's something about you having many properties out here, okay? So your father figure or your mother figure could have been wealthy. This passed over loved one could have been wealthy, okay? So now somebody's about to be facing these RICO charges out here, okay? Because they committed real organized crime when it came to you, okay? Spirit is saying do your research, all right? When it comes to this individual, all right? Because this could have been a wannabe, okay? That was in your energy, okay? Somebody wanted to be you in this energy, okay? But there's an undercover cop here, and this undercover cop has evidence, okay? This person is somewhere set the fuck up. They about to be set the fuck down, is what I heard, okay? They could have tried to set you up by putting you in a fake marriage. All right. Spirit is saying all eyes on you now. Okay. And the lawyer has all the evidence they need. Okay. Because you could have spoke up. Always speak your truth. All right. Never be afraid to share your story. Because your story could be somebody else's in this energy. Okay. But somebody definitely facing these RICO charges, y'all. Somebody that tried to set you up is about to be set down in this energy, okay? There we go. That's a lot, but I'll take it. I'll close it off with that. That's a lot, Spirit. It says somebody selling themselves for chump change, okay? We got po pimping out here, so somebody could be selling themselves, all right, in the dirty South area, okay? It says someone could be on the East Coast of the dirty South. They selling their ass, all right? This person could have been a follower, all right? They wanted to follow you in this energy, all right? But it says you won a battle without doing nothing. Spirit says you won this battle without doing nothing, okay? Because a thief is not getting away in this energy, okay? We got graveyard, okay? I did see hospital, all right? Hopefully there won't be a death, but it did say sudden death, okay? So somebody could be passing in this energy, all right? And when this person passed, all kinds of shit could be coming out the closet, surrounding somebody passing, okay? We got restaurant. Something could have took place at a restaurant. Spirit is saying change your routine, okay? So you could like to go to a favorite restaurant. Spirit is saying change your routine because somebody could be watching you, okay? They could be the jealous crew. They want to pick a fight. This is an organized crime here, all right? Spirit is saying you were supposed to be gone by now, okay? These people saying that they thought you were supposed to be gone now because they hired hitmans in your life. They tried to cause endings in your life, okay? You might not have been aware about this fraud as adoption, okay? But please do your research, okay? This could not be your real family. This could not be your real mother in this energy. It's something significant that took place when you was a child in this energy, okay? And this is a fucking organized crime in this energy, all right? You always remember to heal from this shit, okay? Forgive these people, all right, from what they do, all right? Because you are the gift to this world, okay? And you always speak your truth, all right? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and always remember, we in this shit called life together. We gonna work on healing, we gonna work on growing, and we're gonna work on loving. Let's love in this energy, okay? You guys have a great one.